It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. Capital One Arena in our nation's capital. Tonight, the Washington Wizards getting set to match up with the Oklahoma City Thunder. Won by the Thunder. Westbrook to Paul George. Has a look. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
To Beal. Screen coming. Beal picked up by Ferguson. George. Paul George. 2 for 2. That's what you want. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Wizards at the controls. To Beal. Nothing going here on that drive. To Beal. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Beal. That's off the side of the rim, no good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
It's PG for 2. Paul George, 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Beal matched up with Ferguson. Bradley Beal missed his first. That one goes.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
George on the drive, but his shot misses.
And you see so many players quit on the play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Screen coming. Beal guarded by Jeremy Grant. Slam dunk.
That's the intensity you need to see. Whenever a player running back on defense after a dunk like that holds the inside of his forearm, it lets you know how hard he dunked that basketball.
Paul George looking good, 4 for 5.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Knocks it down off the step back. Deep three at the buzzer. First quarter in the books. The Thunder with the lead. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Washington basketball. Screen coming. Probing the defense. To Beal. Fires the three. Goaltending's called. Count the basket. Westbrook with the basketball. They lead it. 4-point game. To George. Nothing going here on that drive. George to the basket, but it won't go. Beal. And the rebound taken in by OKC. To Westbrook.
2 minutes remaining in the second quarter.
To Paul George. Ferguson. It's Westbrook. The jab step opens up space to knock down the jumper.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
4-3. Won't go down. Westbrook with it. Up 6. Here comes the screen. Baseline drive. The drive by Westbrook, but a shot stays out.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Trying to cash in. Westbrook across the timeline. Counting down toward a minute to go in this first half. Oh, Russell Westbrook. 2 of 4 now.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
Beal matched up with Ferguson. Here comes the screen. Beal. And the rebound comes down to the Thunder. Ferguson to Westbrook. Won't go down. Beal. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Russell Westbrook sizing up Bryant. Just inside the arc, at the buzzer. That's it for the first half. Thunder with the lead. game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. It's Washington with the basketball.
Here we go. Here we go.
Sizing up the defense. Here comes the screen. To Beal. Deep 2 there, won't go. Paul George. To Westbrook. Has a chance. Oh, Russell Westbrook. He's 3 for 7.
And it's so deflating for the defense when you pick up right exactly where you left off at halftime. That's the kind of energy you need.
To Beal. Won't go. He needs some luck on his side given how they're defending. To George. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
And the rebound comes to OKC. Ferguson to Westbrook. From the outside, no good. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Here comes the screen. Cleans it up. And that's rebounded by the Thunder. To Westbrook. George buries it on the catch and shoot.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Whistle stops play. Timeout for Washington as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Beal matched up with Ferguson. Steven Adams with a piece. That ball's out of bounds off one of the Wizards.
Hey, lock up, lock up.
George. The jumper's off the mark. Desperation shot here from half court. That ends the third quarter. The Thunder in command of this one. The Thunder have it to start the fourth quarter. And if they were looking good at halftime, Jay, they're really looking good now.
They really turned up that intensity in the third quarter. They were looking to put this game out of reach, and they've come out close to doing that.
Here comes the screen.
Come right, screen, come right.
Westbrook to the basket, but his shot won't fall. Wizards with the basketball. Now pass taken away by the Thunder.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Now ready for a couple of free throws.
I don't know, Ed. Maybe there's a long-term play here. But next game, we're going to be aggressive early. Maybe.
And he connects on the first free throw.
Shot, boy.
Two for two on that trip.
Wait a hit.
Thunder have it.
I'm looking at the bench right now, and the coach is saying, keep pushing it, keep going.
George lets it fly. Add 2 points to the board.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Wizards have it. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
Westbrook into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. To Beal. The Wizards with 4 to shoot. The screen sets him up for 2.
I wasn't necessarily sure which way that PNR was going, but I guess neither was the defense. That makes 2 of us.
Here comes the screen. Westbrook to Adams. To Beal. Rises for the slam. Jay, I'm surprised he had a chance to wrap him up.
Well, you're not the only one surprised. This guy is not a good free throw shooter. You never let him have an easy bucket. If anything, make him earn it at the charity stripe.
That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
Short jumper won't fall.
Pick up. Up ball.
The Thunder down to 4 on the shot clock to Westbrook. Here's a chance from long range. That won't go. Beal picked up by Ferguson. Deep 3 at the buzzer. Good victory here for the Thunder as they win this one handily. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Thunder
were merciless in this game.
The scoring display they put on is going to be hard to forget. It's hard to imagine anyone doesn't come away impressed with how effectively they score their points. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Oklahoma City Thunder. The Wizards seemed to lose their edge as the game got out of hand.
And it's games like this where veteran players can be so important. They've been through these types of blowouts, and they know what it takes to keep a locker room united.
Check out the leading scores for the Washington Wizards.
Game track. Rebounds.
The Washington Wizards suffered a discrepancy in their rebounding, and in turn, it resulted in a loss. Rebounds are certainly not a glamorous stat, but wins are. And without competitive rebounding, you're not going to get wins.
Player of the game.
Paul George put up the kind of points that made him an easy choice for this award. He couldn't be stopped. And when he realized he was in his zone, he just took it to another level.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining us.